Compression! Anyway, hey guys, fabulous Friday. Ralph here. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Let's get right to it. A coiled spring. This is, I don't always think about it, but I always feel in all my athletics, my pitching, my running, kettlebells. That's what I love about the kettlebells and the playing. It's not that I'm tight, but the compression and the coiled spring, that's what I'm thinking about all the time. All right, let me honk a little bit and we will talk about it some more. Once again, ready to explode. That was resonant as could be. Big as a house. Anyway, life's good, campers. Life is good. Anyway, that is what I love about the kettlebell and how it pertains to trumpet, because it is all about compression. Kettlebell has almost nothing to do with brute strength. Nothing to do with brute strength. Squats, it's all compression. Overhead presses, it's all, not all compression. There's a little bit of shoulder and upper arm. But I'm telling you, guys, that is all compression. I'm telling you, as sure as I'm standing here, guys, if I didn't compress the air, that kettlebell would not move off the rack position. It's exactly the same feel that I get when I'm playing, especially in the upper register. E flats above double C. Big as a house. As Nick Drozdoff would say, spitting nails, baby. Spitting nails. Anyway, I have several athletes that could not put into words what I was just saying. It comes just so naturally to them. Three of them, two pitchers and a basketball player. Pedro Martinez, 19 years old when he came up with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He was throwing well over 100 miles an hour. Check this out, guys. He was 5'10", 150. That is a drink of water, man. Okay? Tim Lincecum, when he just came up for another pitcher, when he just came up for the San Francisco Giants, won 2 Cy Young Awards, well over 100 miles. Okay? With break and stuff, both of them, that was just freakish. He was 6 feet tall, 150 pounds. Guys, that is a drink of water. Allen Iverson is the other one. Now, all three of them were not necessarily the greatest in their field. They were all all-time greats, but they were not the greatest. But the amount of production they got out of tiny, thin, little bodies. Allen Iverson was barely 6 feet tall, weighed about 145 pounds, and 4% percentage of body fat. Guys, and he was, the amount of power that he could produce, he was a great football player too. Could have absolutely gone to the NFL. Okay? Now, transfer this to trumpet. There's a couple guys that I love. Horst Fischer. Guys, this is big. This big. Tiny little dynamo, but listen to the power he would get. Listen to the power he would get. Doc Severinsen. Doc Severinsen, when I met him, was a little taller than Horst Fischer, but he was so thin. My God, he couldn't have weighed 150 pounds. Couldn't have weighed. Tom Perello from Las Vegas, another one. 85 years old, still killing double C's. Guys, it is not brute strength. It is not brute strength. It is compression, and it comes from the hyperradiation. You feel like a coiled spring. And again, it's all about feel. Until you feel that for yourself, I can do all the word games that you can possibly think about, okay? But unless you feel it for yourself, and it clicks in every now and then, it clicks in for all of you, it's simple. Oh, that's what Ralph was talking about. But until then, guys, get the book KBs for double C's. Guys, it simulates that compression so much you cannot believe it. And I'll tell you what, guys, there is an issue with KBs. There's a big issue. I will give you the book. Where's the book? I can give you the book for $10. And it outlines 2 moves, the deadlift and the two-handed swing, and that is all you need for the trumpet, 2 moves. But guys, it has to be done under the supervision of a certified kettlebell instructor, which I am one. Okay, I can do it over Skype. If you want to take a lesson and get yourself a 35-pound kettlebell and we'll incorporate with the trumpet, I do it all the time. I've done at least, I'm going to say 50 trumpet players over the last several years that have gotten on board with the kettlebell, and each one of them, even though they're not loving the kettlebell, admit it's like spit buzzing. It's an immediate spike in your playing. Now, here's the deal. 3 guys that I mentioned, Horst Fisher, Doc Severinsen, Tom Perello, and there are other ones. They don't do kettlebell. They don't kettlebell, but they innately know how to create the compression through the coiled spring in their body. Guys, that's it. A coiled spring. Fattest plays that way. You know, James Morrison isn't as big as me. He's got beautiful chops, man. Not thrilled with his mouthpiece, but he's got beautiful chops. Beautiful chops. What else can I say? Guys, it is not brute force. It is not big muscles for athletes. I have all these athletes that are just striving and steroids and everything, trying to get bigger, faster, stronger. Now, strength, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm innately strong. There's no question about it. But I do not have big muscles. You see me without a shirt on, please. I look like a meth addict with a tapeworm. Oh, very, very skinny as far as that's concerned. Guys, Doc Severinsen was skinnier than me, man. And he got to, I don't like planks and the stuff he was doing towards the end of his life. But he got what's the old saying? Got schmut too late. Whatever. But whatever, guys. Coiled spring. Think Horst Fisher. Think Harry James. I mean, he was a little bigger than Horst Fisher, but he had no teeth. He was not brute force. And look at the sound he's getting. Doc, you kidding me? Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. And again, I'm not thrilled with his mouthpiece either. But Adolf Scherbaum, another one. Guys, this big. Could knock the freaking walls down. He was stronger than Maurice. Maurice had more artistry, there's no question. But absolutely no question. Adolf Scherbaum could cover Maurice. And he was this big. Very, very small guy. All right? Coiled spring. Compression! That's what all the great singers are doing too. I have a book, KBs for Singers. It's the exact same philosophy that I got from Jerry that I'm giving to some of the greatest athletes in the world. Oh yeah. Novak Djokovic follows my health and fitness videos. Yep. I'm telling you guys, this is it. I did a video of him about 6 months ago and saying that I really and truly believe that he is probably the fittest athlete out there that is not on steroids. Okay? Well, most of them are. Most of them are, and he is not. He can go 5, 6 hours running around, 90, 100-degree heat. Just keep drinking water. He doesn't get tired. Strength, flexibility, and endurance. That's what I want from all my athletes. Sound familiar? Think about a trumpet player. Tone, power, range, endurance, strength in the tone, strength in the power, flexibility, and endurance. Guys, it's all the same thing. And it's all done with compression and a coiled spring. All right? All right, guys, have a great weekend. We'll talk again on Monday. Love you all.